Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get your skate every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yep. All right, here we go. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Fun little Friday. If you want to see some of the cocktails and karaoke, some of the greatest hits, we've posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can go and see. And one of our great performers from Friday sent an email, Cowboy Cosgrove.
Oh,
here
yeah.
from the Pizzle.
I remember that cat.
So I just wanted to reach out to you guys. Thank you for allowing myself and my girlfriend to have such an amazing time with you guys, and truly made our night spectacular.
He was so sweet.
Yeah.
They were very
Oh
nice.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Just adorable.
It's always fun when you get an opportunity to meet great people such as yourselves, and I wanted to share some awesome pics from the night with you guys. And there we go, up there and singing away, having some fun.
We look like we are in a band together on that one.
Yeah.
Well, you are.
Yeah. Had a good time. There was some good stuff that was going on there. So thank you very much to everybody that came out.
It's always a party.
Yeah, it is. There were some pretty good performances, too.
I feel like since we've been going to Brother Jimmy's, it's got a little bit rowdy in a good way.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's stuff that we just couldn't pull off.
Well, Dave has known us. I think I've known Dave a little bit longer than y'all.
Yeah.
But you guys have known Dave. He owns Swampgrass and Brother Jimmy's. He definitely lets us let it fly.
Mm-hmm.
He just gets it.
He gets it.
You know, when you let people get up there and just let loose and have fun, they're going to drink more, they're going to eat more, and they're going to tell their friends how much fun they had.
Yeah. Here's some of the performances from Friday night.
Have a good time. Welcome to Brother Jimmy's. It's a KVJ show.
Hey, Virginia.
You say if your girl start acting up, then you take her friend.
Oh, that was Melinda. She picks Denny's up. Denny's wraps his legs around Jaybird. The banner falls down on top of all three of them. That's pretty amazing. Just good fun, huh? Just good fun from Friday.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, loved how everybody else. Thank you so much. Everybody came by.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. We'll hopefully do it again sometime soon. Let's see. You got Stephanie and Pompano sent an email. Said, last night I was in the living room of our home and I kept hearing noise from the kitchen. I kept yelling to my 5-year-old, "Hey, what are you doing, Noah?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just getting some flavored water, Mom." So I said, he's 5. I'll let him do it himself. Despite the possible spill, that's what you got to do, give him some independence. When he came out into the living room, I couldn't help but laugh at the cup he had chosen. You can see the attached picture, and if you're looking there, you can see what it says there. He's drinking out of it, little 5-year-old Noah.
It may or may not contain vodka.
Yeah.
And the kid is just looking right in the camera.
And it looks like it could be a vodka drink, actually.
It does.
Yeah. May or may not contain vodka.
That's adorable.
That is adorable. This is fun, too, talking about some great ideas for some Halloween costumes. Virginia was Post Malone.
I was Toast Malone, yes.
Post Malone ripoff. You got that. You can see one of the photos posted. I thought this was good, too. 4 buff dudes with some 80s spiked blonde wigs on, known as the Teenage Mutant Tina Turners.
That's amazing.
That's an amazing. What a great outfit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good outfit. So, part ninjas, part Tina Turners. Yeah.
That's good.
Teenage Mutant Tina Turners.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's some pretty good stuff. So some good ideas. And some we're going to be doing here the next couple of days. Get us your real-life ghost stories in. I want to be telling some of those.
I'm excited to get that footage off today. Have you guys see the ghost footage?
Finally.
I'm just wondering what your thoughts are going to be. Do you think it's great footage, or did I overhype it too much?
Okay, we get to decide.
This is the footage of you in your house when you're sleeping and
Yes.
supposedly there's a ghost in your room.
Yeah, there's two different clips that I would say are good clips. Now, I already know at least 20% or 30% are going to give me shit for the clips. But I think these are good. I really do. And so does Vicky. And so does anybody who has seen them before.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's why I know we've been waiting for these. This is going to be pretty awesome.
Now, we have to put that along with the EVPs that we heard. That was all from the same night. That one ghost that talked like this. Like a drunk Cajun man, kind of like our Virginia. All that's from the same night.
Is this would you say, the most realistic ghost experience that you've ever had in your life?
I've had a few that I think were on par to this.
So I know you had the one where you saw a ghost in your shower, that old woman.
That was the worst one. That, and anytime anything flies off the wall, that's when, not fall, but fly off the wall. That's when I think it's weird. And the pulling and the tugging, when you feel somebody grab you and there's nobody there.
That is kind of crazy.
But they are all on the same par, or on par as what I've had before.
See, I felt like that before when I'm sleeping. I feel like something pulled me or tugged me, but I think I'm just dreaming it. Like I dreamed I got pulled or tugged or fell. I'll sometimes like wake up if I fall in my dream.
Yeah. There's one clip I'm interested to see what you guys think. I'm not going to even say anything. I just want to see if you could see it.
All right. We'll look at it.
Oh, I'm already prepared for...
Get ready, because if it's not good, I'm going to tell you.
I'm prepared for everyone to, yeah, but it is good. And fuck anybody who doesn't believe it. Kiss my fat Italian ass. I don't give a shit. I know what I believe, and I know what I feel, and I know it's going down.
So you don't care, huh?
No, I really don't.
I'm going to have, as I do every single year, the biggest haunts in South Florida, too. We'll be doing that here over the next 3 days.
A cool thing that my buddy Bigfoot does for Halloween, he puts a big sheet on either his garage, on the outside of his garage, and he projects movies on the screen while kids are trick-or-treating. It's really, really cool looking.
Oh, that
That's
is
a good
cool.
concept.
Yeah, put little horror movies on there. Maybe don't go too scary, just in case the kid
Right.
shits themselves from being scared.
Well, then the moms get upset, and they come screaming at you, and...
Why are you showing Leatherface?
Yeah, go downhill pretty fast.
Is Cannon excited for Halloween, or is he just kind of like, meh?
That's a good question. I don't know. We've not had any kind of conversation about what might be going on for Halloween or trick or treat.
Oh my gosh, my kids have been ginned up for a good 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
cannot wait. Magnolia already has had multiple costumes.
We're in a tough situation in a sense. I think, you have a great neighborhood for it. Our neighborhood's not good for it. And last year, I felt bad. It's almost kind of depressing. I felt bad for the poor dude because, last year he had a costume and we drove to a different part of town and just kind of got out of the car and just walked around there. And it was just us and him. And, so he lives a good bit away from a lot of the kids he goes to school with. And so, yeah, it was kind of tough. So we just went around and did the trick-or-treating that way. It wasn't like when I was a kid, my neighborhood, I remember just looking out I get so excited. I remember looking out the window. You would just see flashlights and all kinds of activity going on. You'd just race outside, and there were
It's awesome.
people all over the streets. And we had a good neighborhood. It was a nice circular thing. And, yeah, people bring their kids, made it even more exciting. One of the best neighborhoods to trick-or-treat in. It was massive in my town growing up.
It seemed like it died down a little bit. And my last few years living in Palm Beach Gardens, when I was actually at a house, there was a good amount of people. It still kind of rocks, but that's a good neighborhood. It's all about the neighborhood.
It is, yeah. So some places is great. And so, yeah, that's just kind of it. If you don't have a great neighborhood, where do you go?
Anywhere in Gardens is pretty darn good. I would say North Palm, that Jupiter Heights area.
The Heights is really
Yeah.
good. They do
Yeah.
a great job in there.
We went there when Cannon was just a baby. And that was probably the best that I've ever been, was around there. It was exciting.
I think anywhere you have a neighborhood, and I'm talking not townhouses, not those kind of houses, where you have houses there, you're going to have trick-or-treating.
Yeah. So I'll have to see where we are on that. I don't know if he has a costume
When
yet.
Mags was little, we used to go in Abacoa, and that was fun.
Yeah, that area is great. For Palm Beach County.
I was reading up on this, not to bring the room down, but murders that have occurred on Halloween night. Creepy shit, man.
Sure.
Very creepy.
Like what?
These two girls were walking, and this guy trailed them and followed them and kidnapped them, brought them to the woods, murdered them.
Oh, my God.
On Halloween night.
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Some people like candy. Some people like to kill people.
You're right. But it makes it that much creepier when it does on Halloween.
Well, it's kind of like there's a little bit of a risk-reward thing. It's like going, yes, we're going out for free candy, but we might be murdered.
Oh.
It makes it more exciting that way, Virginia. You just never know.
That's why I carry a blade.
Was Fat Kevin a fan of the Candied Apples?
No.
No, with all the.
No, what I used to do is if I would get one, I would take my nimble teeth and I'd chew all the caramel off and leave the apple.
I get it. That's what I would do too.
I'm not here for healthy food.
No,
So
you're not going to trick me by trying to get me to eat an apple and put caramel on it.
You just
not
wanted,
that stupid.
You wanted caramel on a stick, basically.
That's all I wanted, yeah.
Cup of caramel.
That's all I wanted, yeah. I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to fall for that. Yeah, so that's all exciting stuff going to be going on this week.
You going to drink on Halloween?
Thursday? I don't know. Probably not, because last year we went out and we just kind of like walked around a little bit for him. And so I need to probably think it through, figure out where we're going to go, pick out a better neighborhood, see what's going on. I'll get on that.
Let's say come in hungover on Friday and let's just wing this thing, see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys are always welcome to come to my neighborhood. It's just so far from
It is.
you.
It is pretty. Yeah, I think we were thinking about that last year, and they were just like going, it's like 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back.
At least, if you're lucky.
No, it's not 40.
Oh, get this shit out of here. It is.
I get to work in the morning in 23 minutes door to door.
You don't follow the law, and that's in the afternoon or in regular time, not 4 o'clock in the morning. It is a good drive. That whole fucking area by 95 is
If
ridiculous.
it were a weekday at 5 o'clock, how long does it take for you to drive from here?
Oh, 40 minutes.
Okay, there you go. At least.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see. So, yeah, we'll get to that here this week. Maybe we'll do another round of Scary Story in 5 words.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah. So you can work on those, give away some prizes for that.
I shall.
Okay.
He's trying to think of one right now.
No, I
But
won't.
all he can think about is the waffles.
Well, they brought so many fucking waffles, and it's great.
So, yeah, we'll get to that. And if you're wondering what the Scary Story is in 5 words, it's like you awoke suddenly, buried alive. Ooh. See, just 5 words there. That's all you need to tell a very scary story.
Where's Trina? In your casserole.
If it were kind of tasty, I might continue. And I didn't know Trina that well. She's damn delicious. Really good. Let me see. Mark sent an email here. Said he's got a new KVJ challenge idea. There's a guy on YouTube that buys old World War II MREs, the meals ready to eat. He'll unbox it and most of the time taste the old gross food. I think it'd be hilarious for you guys to try this out.
We've done this before with old school food and 1983 Coke.
Yeah, I remember we done it with that. Yeah, so this would be, food that is, like 80 years old.
That's crazy. I mean, is it going to make you sick?
I don't know.
Probably.
I drank a lot of that Coke and I'm still ticking. I'd love to. I want to taste 1960s or 1970s cereal. I want to see what that tastes like. Was it that different? I heard they added a lot of sugar in the 80s.
The only thing is that, of course, it would taste terrible because it's just so old.
Right. You're not getting it like they got it.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to try that because I think the food has changed a lot. Yeah, what would, if you could get it fresh, What did some of the food from the 50s and 60s taste like?
I think it all tasted like post nuts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I would love to try a 1960s McDonald's cheeseburger. Just to I'm talking fresh from that time and compare it to today and see how much it's changed through the years.
Probably was more fresh, right? Because I assume they probably weren't putting the same kind of chemicals in it that they do now.
Probably a lot more fresh.
But does that make it taste better? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it would make it taste better.
You are all about natural, fresh ingredients. I'm all about the chemicals. So I think chemicals taste great. I know they're not great for you. But chemicals, they make chemical food because it tastes good.
I don't agree.
You're from fucking DeQuesta. Very, very stuck up.
So that'd be the time period. If you go back to any time period, a time machine, but it's only to get food, what would you want to go try?
They're
What would
always
you eat?
talking about 1950 steak and potatoes. I mean, what was so great about fucking the steak in the 50s?
Like my grandmother, when she makes food for me, it's very plain, very basic, not very seasoned. It's not anything crazy. Like when I went up to New York when she still lived there, I went to the grocery store with her and I bought all the ingredients and I made her a gumbo in her house. And she was like, whoa, my goodness, like all the flavor. Like, I don't think they used a lot of seasoning and rich flavors.
Food's way better now. It tastes better now.
I agree. I think it does taste better now.
McDonald's cheeseburgers taste better now than they did in the 60s. I would bet my face on it.
I don't know about that.
I'd bet my face on it.
Yeah, you think so?
They taste better. I'm not saying they're better for you, but they taste better.
I think it'd be cool to go back either to Roman times when they had the Caesars, or go back to like Egyptian time when they had the pharaohs and be able to sit down at their table and eat whatever they're eating and see if you think that food was any good.
They had Little Caesars back in Roman times?
Yeah.
Like pheasant and stuff.
Yeah,
what
was
are you eating?
Was that food any good, or was it just good to them because they didn't have the culinary skills that we do today?
When you were a king back in the day and you had all of that food in there. Yeah, what was it that good?
Was it very tasty? Because, we've got all these advancements now. Yeah, if you're like a big old fat King Henry VIII and you see him sitting there with turkeys and pies and all that kind of stuff, if you ate that, would you be like going, oh my gosh, this is the best food fit for a king? Or would you be like going, and actually, I eat better tasting stuff than King Henry did.
I feel like a 14th century apple pie would taste like dog shit. I'm sorry. I don't think it'd be very
I kind
good.
of wonder. I almost think, are we at the pinnacle of cuisine, of human cuisine? We'd have to be, right?
We definitely are. We definitely have the best options, the best flavors, the best people creating. And there's just so much excitement.
And food's gotten to a different level now where it is it's being creative for a lot of people.
It's artistic. It's so much more like revered too. Like think about like even from like the chefs from the 70s and 80s. You didn't talk about them that much. Like now, it's like being a chef is sexy.
Well, when in America was pizza so prevalent where everyone was eating pizza? As America always loved the pizza? Or was there a certain time period where it just all of a sudden was this boom of pizza in America? And was 1940s pizza shitty? Was it Depression pizza?
Yeah, it feels like something that really didn't come to play until like the 1900s pizza and our our love of it. Like maybe it was almost something in the 60s where it started to really grow with, the prevalence of Italian Americans.
I gotta do the research on that. I have to do a
When did
fucking
pizza
history
become
of
big?
pizza.
I feel like if anybody should know, it would be you.
I gotta talk to I want to give a pizza interview with your grandma. Can you set this up for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
You could call her whenever you want.
Wow, yeah, I'm very fascinated by that. When did pizza take us by storm?
Yeah. Fascinating stuff about food. Well, I love hummus. Like if I went back and had some hummus around Jesus' time, is that hummus any good? Because it's basic. It's still,
so basic.
But so would it be just as good?
Olive oil, garlic, chickpeas. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but would they mash it the same way? Or would it be going, ugh, like Jesus hummus is disgusting?
Kev, you nailed it. Early 1900s for America.
Okay.
Very good.
It felt right.
Fat Kevin. I knew you were still there.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to let you talk about Jesus hummus. He's going to bring it back to pizza.
I know, right?
You can try.
I know.
You can try to talk about something healthy.
No.
He is not going to let you.
Not going to happen.
You're right. I can't allow that to happen, Kevin.
Not on his watch.
Well, I just was so excited that you nailed it. 1905.
Yeah. There's also a shot at Jesus Chicken today. Do you see what Popeyes is doing?
They're bringing back the chicken sandwich, right?
Yeah, they are. Do you know when?
November something?
3rd.
For...
That's Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday
they're going after Chick-fil-A.
They're going after Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Yeah, they're taking a shot at Chick-fil-A by releasing it on Sunday. Be going, hey, where else are you going to get chicken?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it when these people get a little bit squirrely and stir it up, and I love it.
Well, we're going through a chicken war right now. And
We benefit. As the consumer, I think it makes them more creative, it makes them more competitive and more fun and more entertaining.
I tell you who needs to redo their fry game. Burger King. Burger King needs to. They need to scrap everything when it comes to their French fries and start over with a brand new idea. They've never ever gotten the French fry right, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. They've had moments of okay. They've
Yeah.
never been great when it comes to the French fry game. I like their onion rings. I love their burgers.
Did you ever have those chicken fries?
I did not like them. Wasn't a fan.
Burger King jumped on the whole Kanye West thing. You know, he had that Chick-fil-A inspired song, you know, Closed on Sunday is the name of it. Burger King thought they'd get a little bit of thunder with it because Kanye sings Closed on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A, you're my number one with the lemonade. And Burger King responded in a tweet writing, open on Sunday. I think their social media game's about as good as their fries.
They need to step up their sassy. Everybody could learn a few lessons from Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's is great,
Wendy's
right?
brings it hard, and they are fascinatingly funny.
Sassy redheaded bitch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
If I was Burger King, I would go with a crinkled French fry. I would do a smaller crinkled fry. Get them very, very. You make sure you have a lot of potato in there and season the fuck out of them with salt.
Yeah, so McDonald's don't try to kind of like ride shotgun to them and almost do the same thing, go in a complete opposite direction.
Yeah, there's a way to do the crinkled fry the right way. A lot of people don't cook it all the way through. The middle part seems to suffer, but if you're able to
They do, yeah. That's why I'm not a
perfect-
huge fan of crinkle fries. I dealt with cold fries a lot back in the 80s, and
Crinkle
So-
fry needs to be almost well done.
That's why
Yeah.
I love Bud's does a great job of their crinkled fry. I love their crinkled fries, but yeah, you gotta make sure that middle is taken care of, and you're right, you gotta make them crispy. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do if I worked for Burger King. If I was on the board,
if you're on the board,
if I was on the board at Burger King,
burger board.
Oh gosh, I'd have somebody. They'd fucking hate me.
you'd have too many comments.
I just have too many ideas. I shut this guy up.
Be calling all hours of the
They
day.
I'd be very in their face. I get it.
Yeah, that'd be tough to do. They did this poll on tasks we're still not comfortable letting robots do for us. What do you think they might be up there, and do you agree? Number one was change your baby's diaper.
Yeah, that's weird.
If you had a robot that could do it. I mean, I think on the Jetsons, didn't they have that? They had like that maid, and they had a changing table, whatever it was, and there it's all set.
Yeah, that's just too weird. I'm sorry. What if the thing malfunctions? Now it's like got your baby.
It stabs your baby, or it puts a diaper on its head.
Okay, what about a robot that jerks you off? Are you cool with that?
No, that's too cold.
They make the hand real warm.
Nah, it's not even a temperature thing. It's
Yeah,
just
just cold and
it's
just-
lifeless. It's just lifeless and sad.
Okay, but it was the best. I mean,
Robot hand jobs just don't seem right.
But it was the best you've ever had. Like after you're done, you go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that with that cold robot. But fuck, that felt great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I could get through it the first time. Somebody have to sell it. You'd have to come and really endorse it for me. Yeah, Cap. Just one time.
Endorse it.
The
He'll be-
Hand G2000
he'll
is
be
the
working
best
the remote.
device I've ever received. And he gets me one for Christmas. I open it in front of my family and like, oh my gosh, it's the Hand G2000?
The Hand G2000.
Dad, you're making us feel weird.
It rolls right off the tongue. The Hand G2000. I'm buying. I'm in.
Now all of a sudden he likes robots. They got to jerk him off, but yeah, when they do, he's going to love them. 40% of people aren't on board with a robot that would make your family an entire dinner. Why?
If they crushed it,
Yeah, I don't get that. Cleaning up after your dog? I don't get that either. Now, I mean, the only thing I think why is so far it's not working well with the Roomba. If you want to see a disgusting video, look up that Google Roomba dog poop, and you'll throw up.
That's terrible.
But 35% of people say they don't want a robot cleaning up after their dog.
Cleaning up is all right. Yeah, you can clean the shit out of my place.
That's what Rocco wants for Christmas is a Roomba.
I want one
Really?
too. Denny's told me I would
That's an odd
love
request for a 4-year-old boy.
When we went to New Orleans, my sister has one at her
Okay.
house. And so he just is fascinated. You know, he loves anything electronic, anything with buttons, anything programmable.
Yeah.
So he wants a Roomba. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's kind of a gift for you and me.
it. Denny's
Yeah,
tells me,
right.
he goes, Bird, you would really, because Chewy sheds terribly. Every single day I got to sweep for 10, 15 minutes because the Roomba would just, Suits got one. Suits loves it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? But I think the problem is just, if it's set and where people are having problems, their dog takes a dump on the carpet and the Roomba doesn't observe it and just hits it and plows right over it and just smears it all over your carpet.
That's awful.
Yeah, you got to make sure Chewy doesn't have a diarrhea day when the Roomba's going.
No, Chewy's he's only pooped one time since I've had him. In the living room, in the house. You dick.
But that one time, oh my gosh, just a 12-hour dump.
No wonder he doesn't feel good.
In the house, you know what I'm talking about. You just like to fucking put a microscope on my stupidness. But he's got good butt control for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
Driving your kids to school, not cool. The robot doing it. Cleaning the bathroom, 29% wouldn't trust a robot to do a good job.
What about giving you a great massage? It feels so good.
I'd be okay with that because, I mean, in a sense, they already have like those,
You lay in them and they do it like
Yeah.
a machine gives you a massage.
And it feels, roll over now, Kevin. It's time for your happy ending.
Again, he always brings it back to the hand job, doesn't he?
See if
He
you
wants a massager with the Hanji 2000 built in.
He wants to make you just explode.
Yeah, apparently so. The guy really.
That's all he thinks about.
Yeah.
I was seeing if you had to change your heart in the last 5 minutes.
He's not going to be happy till you just.
Yeah.
My boy's got to come eventually.
Yeah.
It's been a rough couple of years.
Look out.
A robot massager is actually, to me, less weird than a human massager because sometimes
Yeah.
getting a human massage
Sure.
is a weird thing.
It is.
You're in a room, you have barely any clothes on, and now this person that you've never even met before is rubbing all over your almost naked body. I'm sorry, it's weird.
It's weird, especially when the person rubbing you has horrific innard
gas bubbles.
gas bubbles, and they go, "Oh, excuse me, baby, I'll be back in about." And they go, "I'll be back," and then 15 minutes later, you hear all these pipes in the wall.
That's gross.
Then she comes back in. Let me finish you up.
Let me touch you with my hands I just wiped all kind of poo with.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
a tough round.
That was a tough round right
I mean,
there.
come on, man. You got to get yourself right.
Was that a chick or a dude?
That was a chick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be observant about your tummy.
She was gone at a minimum of 10 minutes in the middle of the massage.
Did you get an extra 10 on the other side?
I
or
don't think I did, to be quite honest with you.
You probably didn't want it.
There's one place, I won't say the place, but if you sign up for a 90-minute massage, those motherfuckers always find a way to just give you 80. Always.
Yeah.
It's not a fair system. And then if someone's got the poopy cramps, they're giving you a 70-minute massage.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what the robots wind up doing in our house. They say everything from cleaning your fridge to making your bed, cleaning the oven, washing dishes, folding clothes.
Oh, that shit's great.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, some people are like, I don't know.
I would like all that.
Right. I'm the same way.
I just don't want one driving me into a tree or trying to, rip my balls off.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we ever do the whole car thing and how that's going to go.
Do you think we're going to have flying cars?
Not in my lifetime. No.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I won't see it.
Do you think...
Not where it's like instead of I look outside and all kinds of flying cars all over
Like
the
on the
place.
Jetsons.
Yeah, no, there will be flying cars, but it will not be a predominant mode of transportation in my lifetime.
Okay, in your lifetime, will we see cloning of people where it's a regular thing and they're out and about? There's 2 Virginias. One's really nice.
No.
We don't see that in your lifetime.
No, because we already have issues with population. So, I mean, we need less people, not more.
But it would be selective cloning for special things.
No, I think it's still, it weirds us out. There's still something fundamentally in us that you just feel like, I don't know, this isn't right. I'm messing with something that I shouldn't.
Time travel in our lifetime.
No.
Aliens down here on Earth.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Just tell him yeah for one of them, please.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we keep waiting on the alien thing. I don't know.
I don't know, man. The more technology happens,
That's the best chance of anything.
that's
Is
all I've got, Kevin.
alien thing.
It's the only hope I've got. Some people believe that we've already been. All right, I'll just shut the fuck up.
They do, huh?
Yes, there is a portion of people who think we've been visited already.
Oh, I know that.
And I am one of those people.
Yes.
And I think Kevin Ralston is one of those people, too, off the microphone, coming home from Port St. Lucie.
Oh, maybe they'll show up on Sunday for that Popeyes chicken sandwich. You never know.
Maybe they'll bring the Hand Job 2000.
Maybe they can come
Can you
down.
imagine that? They show up, they get a chicken sandwich, they drop off the Hangy 2000.
Can they come down and help the Dolphins win?
Yeah, I don't see that happening, man.
Yeah.
You really don't think the Dolphins are going to win tonight?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I think
They don't
it's-
want to.
Yeah.
You really think that the Dolphins are trying to tank the season? So if they're trying, if they're up by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, someone's telling them, guys, you got to tank it?
Yeah, I don't know if they're like telling him you got to tank it. I think what's going on with the Dolphins, I think their goal is to try to collect as many draft picks as they can get, high draft picks. The problem is I think the people that they still have in the front office are idiots. So I don't think they're going to, even if they could have all the picks they want, Virginia, but you got to still pick the right people.
You got to have a strong, smart leaders.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's going to keep being a stink bomb.
There are franchises that do that. The Patriots do it great. I'm a Steelers fan. The Steelers actually do it pretty well. They're actually kind of in a rebuilding year.
So I'm okay if they suck completely and they are going to lose just because they suck. But am I watching all these games with the hope they're going to win? And even if they're winning, someone's saying, no, guys, slow it down. That's not happening, is it?
Yeah, no. They've made a couple trades. Like they got rid of 2 players that were really good and they were young and they should fit into what the Dolphins should want to do. And when they got rid of them, everybody's just like, what? Nobody can understand. The Miami Heat just rebuilt beneath our very eyes and are looking pretty solid. They didn't win last night, but they didn't have to completely destroy the team to, shake everything up and get better. So that's why I don't really have any faith for the Dolphins. They're doing what they're doing. They're terrible, and I think if you look 10 years from now, they're still going to be terrible. And I think in that 10 years, they're going to be awful for 10 years.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I don't think
if
they're ever going to be good.
I don't care about that. I want 1 W. I want 1 win before Oregon.
I don't think you're.
I want 1 win, man.
I think maybe the Bengals game, possibly, but I think that's it, and that's December 22nd. I think you're wearing that till December 22nd.
Oh, you're going to Oregon in it. You're going to
They're not gonna win
Orlando
tonight.
in it. You're going to Thanksgiving dinner in it.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to win tonight. I think the Steelers are going to win it. Maybe one of the Jets games. You got 3 chances, I think, to win it.
All right, I don't want to talk about it.
The reality is too cold.
The reality is just too hard.
It is.
You're in a while, my man. We'll see, though. So root on them Dolphins tonight. We'll see what they wind up doing. How mad would you be if they have somebody running for the end zone and they could win it and he falls down at the 5-yard line?
I'd fucking. You've seen me melt down before. It'd be just like that.
Okay. All right. We'll see what's going on with Bird tomorrow. Y'all have a good Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.